Facebook and Instagram.
Live on Facebook and
Perfect.
waiting on Instagram here.
Okay,
There
thanks
we go.
everyone for joining us. We're going to give just a few minutes or so for everyone to join in case you have any questions. I'm Megan and this is my husband Brian. We're the founders of Date Night In, and we've been getting some requests to really see what's inside of our boxes. So
Yeah, and I guess while we wait for everybody to join, we should probably maybe give them a little bit of back history. Some of you might be seeing us for the first time. We've done a couple, I don't know, I guess videos before, but if you are just joining us or you haven't seen us before or heard from us, I'm Brian Pruitt. This is my wife, Megan Pruitt. We actually founded the Date Night In box along with several other Night In boxes that are coming soon.
yeah, that we're really excited to tell you about.
Yes, and but real quick, I work for the St. Louis Cardinals. I'm a baseball scout for them, and I travel quite a bit for my job. So the way this got started and the way it came about was really between my job, travel,
Two kids.
2 kids.
Under the age of 3, yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of time was spent on others and not really
Investing in our relationship.
yeah, investing in our relationship. So in many ways, I guess we kind of stumbled upon the business.
Yeah.
But
We were like doing at-home date nights and sharing it on social media, and a few friends were just like, you guys should make this into something. And as parents, if you don't live in a town close to like your family or people you can trust and you're constantly moving or it's odd work hours, you don't really get to go out and have that date night. So we wanted to kind of like solve that problem for other people like ourselves and deliver the date to your door, a complete experience. You don't have to go out shopping for anything, and just have a new creative way to like invest back into your love, because by the time, let's say you have the kids and you've done your job and the household duties and everything, you stretch your marriage pretty thin, and it's important to take time back into that.
yeah, absolutely, and I think there's a lot of people that share the same sentiment because the business really has taken off, and that's what I mean when I say we kind of stumbled upon it. We kind of started doing this and putting out feelers on Facebook to see if people would even have interest in purchasing something like this, and we were pleasantly surprised when the numbers were growing and growing, and now we're to a place where we've actually brought on a team of people to help facilitate. And
your boxes are being professionally packed now for quality control.
yes.
We were doing our best. So like the second month in business, we went from about 100 dates to 1,000, and we had our daughter, like 3 years old, helping us. And as soon as this scaled into something bigger, we knew that we needed some help. So
yeah. So if you got a little Shopkin toy or something accidentally in your box, we apologize
a
for
Polly
it.
Pocket. And
But we want it back. So go ahead and send it back. No, I'm
our
just
daughter's
kidding.
devastated. No.
Yeah, you've got my daughter's toy. But yeah, so I mean, I think that what's exciting about it now is, and going off of what Megan just said, we listen to the feedback that you guys give, as long as it's constructive. We're all about constructive criticism, and we do listen, and if there's things and ways that we improve, we try to do that. And we've been getting much better and better feedback as we bring on more people to help us brainstorm and come up with these kinds of ideas.
Absolutely.
So we're very blessed, and that we have a team of people right now behind the cameras that you guys are looking through right now that are very helpful to us. But one of the most recent dates that we're most proud of is the one that we're going to go through and today.
Yeah, kind of give you like a better inside view. This was our most recent date that was shipped out. It's called To the Moon and Back, and I think that this is one of the dates where it was really a team collaboration for the first time, and the creativity of the date was so well received. We had some long-term customers come and really tell us like, this is the best one that you guys have done yet, and so it was so fun for us. And we put up like certain photos of the boxes, but I don't really think that does the date justice to tell the whole story. So we wanted to jump on Facebook Live and really go through one of the dates with all of you so you can learn more. We do have somebody behind the camera, so if you have any questions, you can ask them, and we'll have a question and answer period. A lot of people we have found maybe are new to the subscription box concept. They have shipping questions. How often am I going to get to, receive a date? Can I choose my date? So any kind of questions that you have, feel free to ask us. I'll go through our most recent date and give you an in-detailed kind of synopsis of the box. And then at the end of this, we'll take some question and answers, and we'll go over some current offers that we have right now, because we've taken some customer requests. We're doing some new things that we're really excited about, and then we have some new boxes that we can't wait to tell you about. So we'll go ahead and get started. So this design was done by our creative director. You can kind of see it here. And it's all the constellations. It's a map. I just think this box is beautiful, and people love it. Every month, your box would have a different design, and it would look different, and a different experience every month, something completely different.
Yeah, shout out to Melissa Williams
Yes.
for doing that. She's awesome.
Yep, the talented graphic designer for sure. So you'll open your box, and immediately you're going to get a little welcome intro to the date. And you can see here, it will literally walk you through. And what we're going to do is, after this recording, probably in the next day or so, we're going to put up the instructions so that you can see a more detailed view of everything, so you can really get an eye into the date. But basically it starts with an itinerary. So the first thing that we always try to tell our customers, and something that has always served us well, is that we talk about setting the mood. So the way that this would kind of start was like one night I would surprise Brian, and after we finally got the kids to bed and we had that quiet moment, he'd maybe like go take a shower, and then he'd come back and I'd have candles and the lights would be dimmed and we'd have a bottle of wine open or whatever it might be. But it's important to kind of, if you're going to have this date in your house, really set the mood. So every box will give you tools to do that, and they're very purposeful to the date, and they go with the theme of things.
That's a pretty good point there, Megan. I mean, the date is what you make out of it. I mean, we're going to give you the tools to have a great date, but the laughter and the joking and the fun really comes from the individuals involved with the date.
Absolutely.
So it's important to make an effort still.
Yeah.
This date is supposed to be fun, and it definitely helps. It's a lot of fun. We do the dates all the time, and we really enjoy them. But just keep that in mind. I know sometimes we get comments that or feedback that I think might be a little misleading, because it really is about what you make it, and I think that's the underlying theme, is that you're investing more time into your relationship. So make it count using some of the tools that we may help you with and give you guys.
And to go into a little bit more detail, so the first way that we help you to set the mood is we provide a custom Spotify playlist for every single date. We usually have our dates could last anywhere from a minimum of like an hour. Usually when we do it, it's more like 2 to 3. But I would say the music will last you plenty of time, and they're really themed based, and we try and put some great music out there. So we suggest in our itinerary for the date that you go ahead and turn on your Spotify playlist, and then at a suggestion of one of our customers, maybe our second month in business, she said, "Do you have any dinner suggestions? We know that you're not like a food subscription box, but can you recommend a dinner to be made?" So every date we also supply a recipe, and this was actually one of my husband Brian's favorite dinners. It's the creamy lemon parmesan chicken piccata.
It's delicious.
He gets that only on special occasions. I'm not the best cook, but I try.
Hey Megan,
She's a very good cook.
we did have a quick question real quick
go
from
ahead.
Grayson Needham.
Yeah.
They want to know when the next date will ship out and that they love it.
Oh, good. Yes. Our dates usually ship around the 16th of the month, and our next date is called Foundation of Love, and it's something totally different than we've done before, and we're so excited about it. I have my phone here too. Do we have another question, or is that just a comment?
That's just a comment.
Yeah, Melanie, absolutely. So we've actually had a few people in your kind of like situation where either their spouse is ill or maybe their child has special needs, and date nights are extremely hard. So, our hearts go out to you, and this is a perfect option where you can feel comfortable because you don't have to leave the home. This can be done within, strange hours, everything like that. But, And Kayla says that they love their moon box. That's so great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Absolutely. So then we've given you this dinner recipe, and then the next part of this would be